Kuri kumbala muma. Narolote.
Nooks isn't an easy language, but at least it's manageable. She says she is so happy to see you again.
Dere?
She wonders if you remember her. She's Noko. She let you ride her Majut when you were a kid.
Masamal.
Noko remembers you used to chase around with so much energy and is glad to see you haven't lost any of that spark.
Kuri kumbala muma.
But that's all long gone now, though. Memories show us where we've been, not where we're going.
Ganorota.
Is sure they'll come back on their own once you stop forcing them. Hopefully not to haunt you, though. You've suffered enough already.
Andro?
Noko remembers those days too, but she never lets herself wallow in them, no matter how tempting that can be.
Ritsentende.
She sees you're back to buck with Lupa Lupin. Can't see how there's any way to avoid that now. Not for long, at least.
Amu.
She says the horrors of your younger days were enough to ruin anyone, but not you. You've got all that cheer about you still.
Pial tu ma.
Noko says history is like the trail you've been on. You can walk back down it any time you like until it's worn smooth. But you get to blaze your own trail from here.
Pial tu ma.
Then you are stronger than her. She can't help wanting Lupa Lupin to pay for what he did to her Gnotes, despite the fact it's against her nature.
Getting brighter every time.
Yes, that glare is so annoying.
You're annoying.
That's the best you've got. Oh, just snuff yourself on your way out.
Now that's dark.
Monibasa.
Asks how many paths you've wandered in the world, and if you ever wonder about what might have changed if you'd taken different ones.
Pendrine senema.
The choices can be overwhelming, but you have to choose, or you just stay where you are. And what kind of choice is that?
Kanamunt.
So happy the world is going to live, would have been crushed to see all the Gnotes die with it.
Dere?
Likes that you stood up for the world and spurred your way toward helping it out.
Kala.
Glad you saw the light with the myriad. They always bring a sparkliness to any day, and sometimes the nights too.
Kuri kumbala muma.
They're just so shiny, makes her smile to think about them.
Kuri kumbala muma.
But let's not speak of that now.
Domale tuk.
She has an idea where the Majut might have gone, as there's no other place it likes as much as its own corner of the open wild. She's even named it the Majut Meadow.
Inadabsunka.
The Majut will recognize the scent you've attracted while being here, so it'll probably trust you enough to follow you.
Pial tu ma.
You should lead the Majut back here when you find it. It's going to take time to get it calm enough to be able to ride out to the World Eater.
Ritsentende.
It's the most magnificent creature she's ever encountered. A creature straight out of a dream or story. This day is as good as it's going to get. Glad to see some wood scrap there. Ooh-wee, that's biohazard. Down to half your health. Well placed. Bang, bang. Biomutant. Running low. Yes, some e-waste for you. Every day is a new chance to fulfill your destiny. You found the Majut meadow. Watch out for the Majut. Zap!
Räitte suto,
Someone needs to kick that monster's tail.
vägyä ja pakju.
We'll be around when you return. You're fresh out of key energy. Crunch! Get under that sky while you still can. Now that the Majut is back in the pen, it seems calm, but Noko is still concerned. She says the Majut is still anxious, but fortunately she knows just the thing it needs to calm down. The Majut once found and ate a bonbon gummy by mistake, and that the chewing really calmed it down. She says that you should find some bonbon gummies for the Majut by the crossway. At least, that's where she found some last time. She figures the choosies from the old world are made from gummy trees, but wouldn't be surprised if they were actually made from some chemical concoction, though. Look at those notices on the board. Too bad the Gnotes couldn't read them. If you wander around here, you might find Noko. She just... Once the power ran out, it made sense to ride Gnote. Nope, you still have to feed them, but food's easier to find. Watch your step here, and you might... stand against that. That's some sharp wood scrap there. Watch for splinters. Not going... Asks you to check out the wares, confident you'll find everything. Says this is the go-to place if you like a good deal. Don't get ripped off. Ask wood scrap seems like it would be perfect for your plan. Seems like a peculiar item. Someone locked it solid. Looks like the control box handles need to be wheeled to buzz the wire. Wired up and ready to go. Fits nice. A stylish cover for your brains. Better than nothing. Loot.
Never skjønte
Wants to know what good you think you can...
Namplasinam taut blau.
Says you should take... This story is as powerful as you'll let it be. Disgusting. Biohazard. Just gross. Keep hold of that. Let's pocket that. History is nothing but a series of stories. Want to get your arms swole? Grab those guns flexors and get pumping that iron. Got to time it right to make them work. Left, right, left, right. Pumping good. Looking better. Too tight, and the rope tips. So smooth. The light you see at night is brighter than you think. Need a key. Locked up tight. The cranks like these usually need to be wound to operate the dispenser. What you see is what you get. Once it's out of the blind box, that is. Whoa, smell that? Biohazard nearby. You flick the switches in order to greenlight the current and activate the electrons in the panel. Good. The loop is electrified enough to spark. Just what you were looking for.
Masama.
With its attention diverted to the chewy bonbon gummy, the Majut calms down. But Noko is still concerned.
Ferena masalapu.
She's relieved the Majut has calmed down, but you'll need a heavier sit-tight to ride it than the one she's got.
Andro?
The only sit-tight she can think of that would be heavy enough is one she's spotted mounted on an old-world mecha Majut.
Dere?
If she remembers correctly, she spotted it at the Smilo shopperia while scavenging for treats for the gnotes. That's not so far away.
Kanjalano Toro.
Seems to her they preferred the Mechamajuts over the living counterparts in the old world. Maybe the gnotes were near extinct.
Kudutuku.
Noko is always willing to help.
Rumblele Marsamon.
She shouldn't need to remind you that the Majut needs a heavy sit-tight, and it's your job to get one.
Kala.
Even the tree will die someday, but
Kala.
says talking to you was interesting.
Pala.
Noko is always willing to help.
Asil Natu.
Understands you have things to do. You can never have too much scrap, plastic or otherwise. Imagine if you landed at the bottom of the mountains. A Smilo shopperia. Guess shopping here put a smile on your face. Locked. Your feet feel like you're wearing squishy sponges. E-waste, the stuff you need. Hey, nice shot. Making great progress. That's just awful. Watch your step around here. The sky is as bright as it's going to be. You need to line up the switches so they match. Just a few moves left. Make them count. Bristles like the hair of one electrified. You need to line up the switches so they match. Good. That's enough electric current to initiate the actuators and activate the framework. Now, you need to loosen the bolts without rattling the mechanism. it. The sit-tight is loose. Time to stop horsing around and get the sit-tight back to Nocco. A fall in the mountains could be fatal. Yuck! That there's a sludge gush field where the company used to suck sludge from the underground. Now it's all over. A smart foe would leave. Let's get that mount moving while the getting is good. Check out that plastic scrap over there. Might not need that now, but you will later. That's a moto tunnel. Imagine when automotos blazed through here. That might come in handy. Gonna need a key of some kind. Locked solid. There's a lot on the line here. Argues that it's hard to know what's happening. The world is crumbling so fast. One person who might know better is that bookworm, Sol. He likes his alone time, though, and wanders in the cloppy dunes to get it. Laughs that Sol's not organized enough to have a library. Just books everywhere.
Prik Wanetseimia.
Claims the last they saw Sol, he was headed into that dune heat.
Prik Wanetseimia.
Figures no one will bother him there.
Prik Wanetseimia.
Can't say he's all that wrong about that.
Babu pi pajakukkuluma.
Says that's the right way to think about know-how. That's Knuckle Down. It's got an... Wants you to know you won't find a better deal anywhere else. Wow, that was a lot. A nice haul. Sharp dealing. It's a long way down from the top of the mountains. Let's see. First step is taking things you don't want and making them into things you do. Nothing's going to waste. That made it so much better. Your cache of scrap is not quite there yet. Foot hand, you can do it. Always good to have some wood scrap like that on hand. They used to call this a thoroughfare. Look at all those old homes. Knock it down to me. Oh, that's some scronky metal scrap there. Someone has to end this plague before it's too late. Finders keepers. You need to unturn the pipe tighteners to drain the flush stool. That's Just the kind of trouble you really want to wash away. Don't get distracted by all the destruction you can see this time of day. Shot through. Half-life. Bangarang. Look! A spiral groover from the long ago. An apparatus that plays melodiscs. Wouldn't be surprised if it still works. Everything is at stake. What a bonus! That made it all worth it. Looks like the groover's arm needs to be nudged to get the needle in position and hear the melodisc's message. You didn't nail that. Now it's a melodisc. Move the arm to make the needle fit the groove. Give it another try. You didn't nail that. Now it's a melody. Move the arm to make the needle fit the groove. Give it another try. It's a Chi-Chi Bebop code memo. Good thing I'm old enough to decipher it. It sing-songs about a secret below-ground area, just a walkabout from here. Sound seems to travel farther at night.
Asil Natu.
Now that the Majut's got a mouthful of Bon Gummy and the brand new sit-tight is in place, the Majut is ready to ride.
Kialdo Male Canodo.
Nocco's been training another fantabulous little critter that'll hopefully become a distraction for the hoof puff when you confront it.
Urasa Durut.
She's called them glitter moths, and the best way to find them is to go talk to Mito. She's asked him to keep them somewhere safe.
Sana Yode.
You'll find Mito at Bright Light. He's a light-headed fellow, but hopefully he'll remember where he stored the moths.
Urasa Durut.
He's been able to literally shed some light in the darkness for her over the years, but also because of his cheerful manner.
Aplitonuluta.
Nocco is always willing to help.
Narolute.
Says goodbye to you. There's so much more to see now. What a blow! Not going to happen with your key energy level. At least you got something for your trouble. This place is called Bright Light. Mito lives close by. Ah, plastic scrap like that always comes in handy. Let's see. Amazing how the forest is doing so well. With the world getting darker by the day, there's not much time left to save it. And even though you've just met, he feels you're bound to play a huge part in that. Says there's so much darkness to deal with. Rather than curse it, he makes lamps to fight it. You found your way through the darkness. You shine like the sun in the sky, but will you use that power to warm the world or burn it? Hopes you see how much good you can do with power like that, and how easy it is to let it drive you mad. No matter where your path takes you, though, it's important to remember where you came from. The past bright lights the present. Wonders if you know how much of an effect you've had upon the world. Your presence changes things like light changes darkness. Did you realize that when choosing where to shine? Figures that doesn't matter. You can't help but shine either way. So happy you know you're helping brighten the world. There's plenty of it that's still worth saving. Whatever happens to the world, you shone as bright as you could. That matters more than you know. Says you did the right thing in taking up with the Myriad. They buy lots of his lamps. That's a tribe that believes in the bright things in the world. It's clear you do. Nothing shines as bright as being right. Says he can see by the twinkle in your eyes that you're not here to talk about your allies. He assumes you are here to be enlightened. He can't blame you, as everything just feels dark and hopeless these days. There's something about you, like you're knit together. Your fate's connected. What you've said, he feels too. So why not call him Me Too? He senses you're like the dayfly, living every day like it's your last, afraid that when night comes, it might be proved right. Claims you both walk in different types of darkness, but you guide yourself by the same light. Mito says he's not only into those who shine bright, he likes things that glitter too. He reckons you haven't seen a glitter moth, and says it's about time you did. Even though they're nesting near gone grass, they never run out of glow. Finding yourself a glitter moth would give you that glimmer of hope you need to continue all the way to the end. You really do need them alive. Dead glitter moths fade. Says to not... So many places to be today. Breaking bones. You're injured. That's some good e-waste there. Oh, e-waste. Hard to find. That's sure to be useful. Ah, some wood scrap. Always happy to find that. Focus on the tightrope. Seems like a sturdy rope. Fine time to be outside. Bullets everywhere. Glittermoth Cave is right here. You always find good use for things like that. What a wonderful day! Ah, see that e-waste? Always handy.
Kanamunt.
That's enough glitter moths to make her plan work.
Andro?
She wants you to stop worrying about the paths you've ridden and focus on the inevitable road ahead, the one that leads to confrontation with the World Eater.
Verena Mazalapu.
The hoof puff is evidence of the duality of evolution, utterly beautiful and grotesque at the same time.
Masanmal.
She means that the hoof puff has had more time to eat at the root as it's been isolated in the Knoopstonies mountains.
Tukonda.
So, based on that alone, she reckons it has suffered as much damage as the northwest root that's hidden beneath the surf.
Asana Yotpa.
The rocky ridges have been called the Knoopstonies around here for as long as she can remember. It's said the stone was grey before, but somehow changed colour over time. Found it! Even under all the muck in the gnote pen. Hard to believe the gnotes didn't trample it. The kind of pollution a gnote produces might stink, but it usually washes away in the next rain. You should keep moving. Can't let those gnotes blaze the trails for you. Make sure you know how to get back. The night time is the right time. Electric. You don't see many old shops like that anymore. Might still be something worth poking around. Great shot. Pancakes, anyone? Lit! Right where it counts. You're half dead. Smash it. Better get a move on if you want to change things. Hard to find weapons made this good. You need to get the Optica controls in order to start it. Excellent. That's illuminating. Give your mount a pat and pick a path. That's not too bad. You make it look easy. At various stages of life, we all become memories for others, and just seeing someone acts as a catalyst for the past to seep in again. Memory distortions are troubling. Illusions your mind creates to avoid the memories of being bullied as a kidling. However, there's no doubt that what you remember makes your future different. So, you remembered the automaton's power-up feature. That's a boost. Go on, catch it. Blitzed. Made to be broken. Good hit. The middle lifed. Fate is funny that way, but it won't always make you laugh. Who'd leave rubber scrap lying around like that? Wonder what you could make with that. Good ridey beast. No hurty. That sealed the fate of the third World Eater. Just one more to go. Out of Date asked to see you again to congratulate you and let you in on the final phases of his plan. This is your chance to get his priorities aligned with yours. Do right by your tribe and the world at large. Just head back to the Ark. He seemed eager to see you again. You really need to...
Andro?
She wonders if the rumors she's heard about you finding the Ark are true.
Poila kudo.
Thinks that's impossible, of course, but she also knows you regularly make the impossible happen.
Kala.
With the world recovering, the Ark would be a wonderful way to see it. So much faster than even her favorite gnotes.
Inyada aldud.
Loves that you did your best to help the world rather than hurt it. You could have used much more of that, even before you returned.
Beri?
Any idea who might be joining you on your Arky journeys?
So, what we have here is an opportunity to...
Why? You don't need anyone else but yourself and me, of course, but I'm a part of you, so that doesn't count.
If you want to go quickly, go alone. If you want to go further...
But you know you can't go on without...
I think we can finally agree.
Kudo tuku.
Feels deeply honored that you'd want her to come with you. An Ark is no gnote, but she can't pass this up. She's coming aboard.
Urasa durut.
Noko knows she's known for saying things over again.
Anora kapapom.
Thinks the Lotus tribe has the most dedicated members.
Kialdo male kanoto.
Says it's an...
Dere?
Understands you
Kanamunta.
tells you not to worry about her. She'll go straight...
Minalagi mamuru.
Noko knows she's known for saying...
Kanamunta.
Says goodbye to you.